military doctor. I've been assigned to Afghanistan. I have a daughter named Allison. I have a dog named Bimby. They live back home in the United States. I'm a loving, good man. I'm looking for a woman to marry and take with me to my house when I go home. Whoa, I'm not looking for a husband. I'm sorry. My last husband divorced me for a younger, more beautiful woman. They are now living in his house in New York, where I used to live. He had left me with no choice but to move back to my parents' house, who have been both dead. I try to look after their house, but I can't afford the help anymore. I have no job, no pet, and not even a child. It didn't take long for Richard to lose interest in me and find another woman. Maybe it was my curls. She has straight hair. Maybe it was my voice. I spend all my days brushing, washing, and wiping. This house seems to require endless maintenance. I feel like it's never gonna end, and I swear I have nothing good to offer you. Forget your ex-husband. I'm sure you're beautiful both inside and out. I can see from your words and the way you text and think that you are deserving of love and care. You need a man who will never let you go. We can live together forever. Wow, those last two words sound like they came right out of a romance book. But yes, people do say I'm beautiful despite how I feel most of the time, and despite how my last husband treated me. Despite everything I have been through, I have maintained my good personality. To be positive no matter what, to be cheerful. That's right, you need a man who will protect you from this world's harsh people and maintain your cheerfulness and ensure your happiness. Yes, a military man and a medical man, all three rolled into one. I feel so lucky to have met you. You can have my Facebook and Skype also so that we can talk all the time. My username is Ellen Bellin on both sites. I have been thinking about you all this time. I marvel at how beautiful you are and how kind you are. And I think of the life we could have together. How beautiful and happy and rewarding it would be eternally. Belle, I love you. Oh, you're too fast. I can't say I love you because I just met you. I certainly feel interested in you. I kind of like you. Yeah, I can really say I like you. Wait, I will return to you in a while. I have to call someone on my phone. Okay, I'll wait for you. I just finished. How are you? I was just thinking, I do love you. It's strange how things like this can come so quickly. But yes, I love you and I want to be with you. That's my girl. Don't let anyone tell you the right amount of time and circumstances for you to fall in love with someone, because love is unique for each person. When it happens, it just happens. You just know when you've met the man of your dreams. You will sacrifice anything to be with him. You wouldn't care if the pie is burning, if the floor remains unswept. You just have to be with him. Yes, you're right. It just has to happen this way if it should. Us meeting for the first time and falling in love so quickly. I've read stories similar to ours, a boy and a girl meeting, falling in love within the first few minutes, deciding to get married right away. There is no right and wrong in love. It always prevails. It is the rule. Their marriage works out perfectly despite everyone telling them that they should wait a little longer. To tell you the truth, my pie did get close to burning if I hadn't smelled the smoke first. It happened while you were calling someone. I rescued it as I thought of you and of whether or not I love you. It is charred, but I decided I love you. Nothing is really wrong with my life right now. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm thinking of a beach wedding on the shores of California or a resort wedding in Hawaii. It's really up to you, your choice. You mean our wedding? Oh my, I never imagined I'd ever feel this way again. I'm so happy. I'm scared. I would really like a church wedding. I'm a traditional woman. My last husband and I got married at a church. It was the best day of my life. It was a living dream. So magical and perfect. I enjoyed every minute of it. I felt so perfectly beautiful and special, and everybody, everywhere was happy for me, even if I knew on that day where I was going to end up. I still would have enjoyed it. That's how beautiful weddings are. And I feel deeply touched and moved to learn that you want to have it with me. I'm so lucky. But I have a problem. Oh, what is it? We were attacked in an ambush. It was last night. There was no time to grab all of my belongings. I had to run for my life. Luckily, there was an underground shelter. It was a kilometer away. I ran over there and hid in it. I stayed there until the noise of the enemy's planes faded in the distance. When I returned, everything was burned. All of my personal belongings were burned. When our backpack arrived, they took me to the headquarters. They made me undergo evaluation. They said I was all right. They said I can go back to fighting, but I don't want it anymore. I never really loved war, so I asked to be discharged. They gave me permission to leave, but they wouldn't be paying for my expenses to go home early. I had been calling my bank in the U.S. to arrange for a new card, but they needed identity verification. I no longer have my IDs and documents. They have been burned in the ambush. I have no money, no papers, and I want to go home so that we can get married.